Hello, welcome to another Mamemeister 10-minute mashup. Today's game, as you can see, is called Eco, a game of survival by Ocean Software. I remember getting this game back in the day on the Atari ST. It was reviewed, or it was previewed I should say, it was previewed in the magazines as being this kind of sandboxy type game where you basically start off as, I think it was like an insect or something, I can't remember exactly. It's been a long time since I last played this. Yeah, you kind of started off life as an insect and you basically grew, and you know, you ate animals, you killed animals, you bred with animals, I think. Stop laughing at the back. And you basically, you know, you developed into different animals, more kind of intelligent beings, etc., until you eventually became a human being, which they apparently thought was the most intelligent life form. That's debatable, but anyway. So yeah, and then when it did come out, it looked amazing. Well, I say it looked amazing, it's, as you'll see, it's vector graphics. It did seem like an incredible game. And then the penny dropped. The overriding factor of this game, it was just so bloody boring to play, as you'll see. I remember just wandering about and thinking, is this it? I don't think you fight with anything, I think you just basically move about, eat things. So I can't remember much about it. It was probably 1987 the last time I played it, so that wasn't yesterday. So anyway, let's enough of my talking pish, let's just get on and see what the game's all about. As you can hear, it's got the usual plinky plonky Atari ST tune. Now you'll notice there, if I didn't bring up the volume thing, you'll notice there it says MIDI, so the Atari ST was obviously renowned for it had a MIDI connection built in, so you could actually plug in with a MIDI cable, you could plug in a synthesizer and get the sound out of that, so that was quite interesting. So anyway, let's go Eco. How do we start? There we go. Temperate. What the hell does that mean? I thought it said temperature. Creating life. Right. Okay, so you appear to be a spider. Don't know what that is, I'm guessing that's your sort of life. Now it seems to be moving up. Oh, there's a slug. The one thing that was quite... Oh, it's suddenly got daylight. One thing that was quite disappointing with this game, I always thought, considering it was being played on a 16-bit machine. There's a dog! Yeah, it was quite jerky. I mean, if you look at how... It's quite a small playing area. So why is it moving at, like, I don't know, 3-4 frames a second? You'd have thought with graphics like this, unless there's a lot of, what do you call it, sort of processing power going on in the background, I don't really know. No, I can't for the life of me remember what you're supposed to do. I remember you need to eat food. Ah, now wait a minute, there's a food icon. Oops, something is just... I've just been stood on, I think. Apologies about that, another slight technical difficulty, i.e. the battery in the bloody camera ran out. I really should check it before I start these things. But you know, that's part of the appeal of watching this this YouTube channel. You get what you pay for, which is bugger all. Yeah, anyway, so what was I saying? I don't know actually at what point this cut off. I'll soon find out when I splice together the video. I appear to have died. I got stood on with what looked like a dog or something. How do I re-begin? Genetic code: killed by predator, generations 1, food eaten 0, survival time 15. Is that 15 seconds? I don't know. Let's have a look at the help. Ah, right, okay. Camera control keys, up arrow, blah blah blah. Right, okay, we can do all that. Is that it? So up, down, left, right, move up. Right, fair enough. All that seems to do is change the controls, or change the movement. Let's get back in again. Tropical. But yeah, it seemed what I was saying before the camera went off was considering how sort of powerful this this computer was. Now, whoa, there's a bird about to stand at me. Oh, for dearie me! Piss off! Well, that's an even quicker, quicker game too. Survival 2. This is getting silly now. Yeah, this game was hyped. It was hyped quite a lot at the time, and it was at the One magazine and Ace, and it turned out to be pretty pish. What's one interesting anecdote from back in the day? Oh, I seem to have grown wings. Can I fly? Hey, hey! I wonder if this is completely random as to what insect you become. Can I kill that spider? Maybe not. If I remember rightly, the little green shoot thing is food. There's a bloody dog. Yeah, what's pretty pish is it's a very, very small playing area. Oh, dearie me. I mean, how can you avoid that? Stood trampled by a dog. Yeah, it's a very, very small playing area, so you would expect the screen that is used for the actual gameplay would be quite quick, because it's not having to update a large proportion of the screen. But as you can see there, oh snow, look at the effects. As you can see there, it's pretty crap, it's quite jerky. I would describe this as a poor man's battle zone with insects. Eat green shoot. Right, okay, so you eat that and then your health thing goes up. Now, what am I supposed to do? I mean, is that a breed? Let's go and look for another insect. Now, I think if you hold down on the button I've just been trampled on my bloody bird again. Now, if I remember rightly, back in the day, now it never happened to me very often, in fact it was probably the only time it actually happened, I discovered a cheat mode. Now I can't for the life of me remember what it was. You held down control or something and you either didn't die or whatever it was. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I remember finding that out myself. I didn't read it in a magazine, and I remember telling all my mates if you held down this particular button it would give them infinite energy or something. Now, sunrise. I mean, it moves so... I mean, how can... Right, that dog is going to crush me. Come on. Out! I mean, how can you avoid that? What a lot of crap. Perhaps if I looked at the actual instructions it might give me a kind of clue as to what I'm supposed to be doing, but if I remember really, it's just a question of surviving. Killed by a predator, there's a familiar ring. Yeah, you basically just survive, eat food, have sex, grow bigger, turn into something else, eat food, have sex, grow into something else, and then you become a human being. But I never actually stuck the game that long. And I'm afraid to say, there's another spider, let's go and have a bit rumpy pumpy if I can. Typical women, not interested, running away. I guess I better go and get some food. So if you hold down, if you click on the knife and fork, that seems to automatically take you towards one of the little green lines, which is food apparently. But it doesn't seem to be... It seems to be taking an awful long time to make up its mind where it's going. Yeah, the overriding factor with this game is it's just bloody boring to play. I mean, it sounded, in the magazine reviews, it sounded wonderful. Game of survival. Bloody survival and trying to just actually... Oh! Select gene to unlock. What happened there? So what do I do here? Do I just click on one? Select new genetic code. Haven't a clue. Right. Okay, what have I done? What's happened? It appeared to be a smaller spider. That's not very good, is it? Surely not. I thought I was going to have some lumpy bumpy there when the other spider appeared. Let's try and chase a spider. That looks like one of mine. Oh, clicking the shag button. By clicking that, see if that'll take me towards somebody. A randy female spider. That's is of course assuming that I am male. I might be female spider, I don't know. Don't know what's happening here. I appear to be going towards a large... oh, he's decided to change direction. Right, there's a spider. Come to me. I've just had an awful thought. It could well be a black widow, in which case she's going to eat me. Right, there we go. Select gene to unlock. Ah, right. Now you'll see there, that affects the type of insect I am. So if I... ah, right, so it's only these two that can move. How exciting! I can be a spider, a moth, or a smaller moth, or a slightly fatter moth, or a funny smaller looking moth. That'll do. Right, I am now a moth and I can now fly. You get some food before I die. What's the time anyway? 9 minutes, and it's probably up, almost time up. Yeah, this game could have been so much nicer. I think, well, there's a human being. I think if they'd improved the frame rate and probably made it slightly less random, just like that's demonstrated, I've just been trod on by a bloody greyhound. There's Usain Bolt in the background. Yeah, it's just too kind of random. You can die, you know, without realising it. Anyway, yeah, I'm afraid this game, it's not any better than I remember it to be. This is Eco by Ocean Software on the Atari ST. Thanks for watching.